Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn. Now, where were we? We have enough houses, we have plenty of spare beavers, the wood is regrowing slowly. Oh yes, we did this, so we now have our output for bad tide going that way, which means that we shouldn't ever get any bad tide coming down here, which means we can start working on our tunnel system down here. So let me put in some ladders there so that we can get down to the tunnels. We also want to work on the bad tide. So which way around we're going to do this one? If we run a path out here and we'll get rid of these trees to start with, that would probably help. Get rid of those there. Then we need to move this because this wants to be straightened all the way along. So yeah, let's just move that for the moment. Let's put the large industrial pile there. Let's pause these two so they don't get any more scrap coming in, and then we'll move these over and we'll move these up here. So, we'll get rid of these two. This wants to be for scrap metal, and then this wants to empty. And then we want to come along here, and we want to fill this up with the dynamite. Now, we don't have any way to fill in the land next to this, so oh, I know what I should have done. I should have gone 3 wide and dipped it down by 1. We can still do that. We can get all the resources back from this. So let's do that, shall we? So let's blow that up. We'll blow that one up, and then we'll blow this all down here. Make it 3 wide. Then we'll do the same here. And then we'll put levees in deeper down here, and then it'll stop the land turning bad over here. So yeah, okay. Go. Let's put these to be low priority because we don't really care about those. You might as well pause. Back and stay there. That's not in the way. So that'll be okay there. I think having the bad water pump at the start of the run won't be so bad, so I think we'll be alright with that. What I am going to do though, I am going to unlock the builder's hut and put in a couple of builder's huts somewhere, just like up here something. So yep, like this, and then make them low priority. Because I've got loads of beavers spare, so it kind of makes sense to get them doing building, so we can build stuff faster. That would be ideal, realistically. So yeah, so you're emptying that, you're doing that. Oh, joy, there's not enough scrap in there. You are going to use up all the bad water. Nothing to do in range. Yep, you're done. Excellent. Well done. Good job. So let's put in 3 like that, and we'll go to here, and then we'll just block it off here, and it'll be fine. We'll just there you go. Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of that one as well. Oh, we want to detonate those out. Pop. Put in 2 more here. We're going to leave that up high though, because we are going to refill this. So okay, so right, so slow down a bit. So if we detonate that out, we want to empty this one, that's fine. So we want to come along here, and we want to run levees in here. Too high. You're going to have to go up and over this, aren't you? Which is doable. We will do that. In fact, let's do that now. Let's remove this path and disconnect those from the end of that. And then we will put in levees all the way along here. Yeah, that's good enough. Put them, and then we do a ladder on the end, which goes down to those. That. It's connected there. That'll go over the top there. There'll be a levee here. Well, here. So let's detonate out all this. Pop. And then we can levee along here, like so. Run levees along here. Can't get to the half these things, so that's fine. But I think I'll do. Well, let's not do one in the corner because we might want to blow up something here because we might want to put in an extra power wheel. So that might work. That might work. We want to have a ladder here going up, and then double high platforms across, which will connect these all up here. Beautiful. I really need you to empty this a lot faster than you currently are, but I don't think you're going to because there's no space for metal. Why have I configured that to be dirt? When did I do that? That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Not intentional. Okay. Right. So let's disconnect this road because no need to have that connected up over here yet. Okay, what do we need to unlock the tunnel? 2000. We need extract. We don't have any extract yet. So we need to get the power running first. So, yeah, we need to get power running first. Which we can do. We're going to empty and put stuff into there. We can just blow this up and have it on the floor. But once we've got to build things, we might as well leave it. We've still got loads of levees to build and other bits and pieces, so. Yeah, it's going to take a little while. It's going to take a little while. Let me run a road all the way along the top here for the moment because we need to be able to build these levees. And let's put our deep water pump back in, like so. We need to get some of that back. I might also actually remove this, now it's empty, and put in a larger storage over here. Let's do that. Put that in there, and that's going to be for bad water. Empty, you empty. You are empty. Excellent. Beautiful. That one. Oop. We have no logs. Ah, no. Of course we have no logs. I turned off all the gutters, didn't I? Ah, oh. Let's turn them all back on. I turned them all off so they could clear the trees over here and then didn't turn them back on again, so oops. That's okay. That is okay. We're fine. Right. Let's do that. Bloop. Let's speed up time. I think we're going to do the back one first compared to the first one. So, yeah, that should be okay. They're all going to get built. Doesn't really matter what order they build them in. And we've got to wait for this to dry out in here. It's going to have to soak away. Up the priority of just those two to try and see whether you can seal off. Yeah, no, you can't get there till you build on top, can you? No. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. I could run a path along. That'd be fine. What are you missing? You are missing logs. Yep, that's fine. we are getting there. Beavers are struggling. What are beavers struggling for? Food. Uh-oh. 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 I've expanded the population for the food. Can you just not harvest this fast enough? Is that the problem? I think that's the problem. These are not the most efficient farmhouses by any stretch of the imagination. They are pretty damn slow. So it makes me that you're not harvesting enough soybeans in order to keep up with these guys. You've got 6 and 6 soybeans. This is empty. That's not working. The berries are empty as well. Yeah, of course. Once the food ran out, they start munching the berries, didn't they? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, okay, so I need to put another farm in for the you're not doing cassavas, you should be doing soybean, because I messed that up, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, no. I'll get soybeans in, so we're just eating too much. We'll probably just have, our population has grown far faster than was originally planned, which would actually indicate that I had a plan, but I didn't really. I just kind of put things in and didn't particularly think about it. Could we get a field going somewhere? I mean, I need to chop down these, so I really need another farmhouse in here. I'm just going to chop down these guys. So let's mark some things through for how long you got till you grow. I need to mark them for demolition anyway. It's not like you actually chop down soybeans. They don't replant them. They harvest them, and oh no, they do replant them. Okay, I thought they replant they didn't replant them. So let's do that. We'll have you actually let's just remove them. We need it now. We need it now. Go away. Put in a new farmhouse here. Boop. And you are also going to be soybean. Okay, you're doing well with the canola and the kohlrabi. Well, some beavers are going to die of hunger. A bit of a pain. What's wrong with you? Oh, you are completely stuck. Do nothing about that. That is a problem with the ladder mod. I can destroy the ladder mod and then you just die. You'll just die in a moment. So yeah. Okay. Right. You've got no. So our population is going to start dropping dramatically because we have no. You should be high priority. We have no berries, which is to be expected. Because the berries are going to get eaten by the beavers because we have no food. That's fine. You're going there. You're going higher there. Let's speed up time and let's just see what happens here. So you're going to work on taking all of these down first to try and get more of those in place. Okay, and then when there's nothing more to harvest on the soybeans, you'll go over and help the kohlrabi. Which I should probably get a second farm up here for kohlrabi as well, shouldn't I? Yes, let's do that. Let's those 4 resources to be removed. Let's put in another farm up here. Dedicate this one to kohlrabi. Be high priority. Boom. There we go. Well, after they chopped all these down, they managed to catch up with the kohlrabi anyway, but more food is better than none. So our berries are starting to fill again, which must mean that the kohlrabi is starting to fill again, and fermented soybeans. So yeah, it's just the soybeans we need. Probably didn't need to set up another one of these, but I'd rather have done that than not. So yeah. Okay, is good. Right. So what is next? I would like to move our water sources away from this. I would very much like to move our water sources away from this. That's 3 high there. No, it's 2 high. I'm going to run like that and put in a reservoir here for our water and put our pumps in here so that this fills the reservoir. Then the reservoir pumps out so you don't run out, because on days like on dry seasons like this, you are going to run out of water, which means our crops are going to die, which is not really what I want. Yeah, we've got a day left. You're going to run out of water in just a moment, and it'll be a problem. It'll be a very serious problem. Why are you not coming up here? Oh, because you're not actually technically connected to the grid path because of that. That's okay. Okay, there we go. Boom, right. Yeah, see, it's all dried out now. So, yeah. So I want to have just levy off. Well, like that. Shall we? Yeah. We need, is it 5? I think it's 5. Yes, 5. So we'll do 5. So we'll do 5 up there, like that. Okay. And then what we do is we'll have the path come straight along here. We will then do double platforms there, and we'll put the pumps in either side of that. There we go. Boom. Awesome. And then we probably need to put in a storage of some description for water here as well. So let's include the storage on the end. Another big tank will be nice here. So we'll do that there. That's going to be for storing water. There's going to be a supply one. And then here we're going to put in deep water pumps. Flip. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. There you go. So we'll have 8 pumps. Nice. There you go. And we can expand this out should and as and when we need to. Fine. And it will be separated from the bad water. So it should be fine because it's higher as well. So the water is only at this level. So even when it switches to just bad water coming down here, it won't pour into this lake because there is no thing for it. We can come right up to here with this and make this massive if we wanted to. So, yeah. That'd be cool. Right, so you're going to build this part first here, obviously, because of that. So you're going to start filling that tank there. That's fine. We have plenty of wood. Our wood storage is now completely full. Food has dropped down again, I think, because we've had loads of beavers grown again. So we're on the edge. We're on the edge of the food system. So I need to plant some more food over here, which probably means we're going to need more beavers to support said food supplies over here. So let's do a farmhouse there and a farmhouse there. Let's plant around this cassava this time, and actually remember to plant the correct thing. At least I would if the screenshot thing would let me. Boom, like that. So we plant cassavas there. Okay, and then we want to ferment the cassavas, and I can do that here, but this would run low on power. I'd like to do it up here if I could, because this one's got... Oh no, this one's actually got low power as well. Nah. Don't think it particularly matters. We're adding 50 to it, so... Yeah. So put that there. Let's say you are going to do fermented cassavas. Oop. And we will put the fermented cassavas storage on top of the kohlrabi. Yep. Yep. Oop. Storage. Fermented cassavas, which is that one. Okay, let's up the priority of these two so they can build those first, please. So you can start planting stuffs. That could be very nice. Let's go down to here. Let's unlock our tunnels, which we can't build any of yet because we don't have enough anything for that. I think I want to remove these ones here as well. So that's actually going to be just that, so that the flow is... Then we want to go 3 by 10. I need to slow down the game when I do this because otherwise the time comes around too quickly. It's taking a screenshot once every 12 hours. So, yeah, sometimes it's just a bit too much for it. So, 30, 40, We'll go 50. I'm not sure where 50 is. Oh, 50 is actually... 50 is probably too far. Does that show there? No, it's back there. Okay, no, 50 will be fine. We'll do 50. There you go. They can't build any of them yet because we have no extract to do that with. But that's why we're building this here. We're building this here. And then once this is built, we can put power wheels into this. And then once the power wheels are into this, we can start powering things. We need to refill this in here. I don't have an excavator. Do we want an excavator? I probably could do an excavator just here once this is all gone. We could put one right here and it could power directly off the wheels and just dig, fill some dirt. And I don't feel like I'm going to do much landscaping, but turning that all into dirt would be useful because this is going to potentially become farmland and there's going to be all our industry right up against the edge there. Means I probably don't have to come 50 here now I think about it. No, let's not do that. Let's not do 50. Let's not waste all that effort doing that. So let's take 10 off and go 40 to there. Remember, it goes 14 longer than that, so it goes to this point here. So the green land will end up here anyway. So it'll be around there like that. So that's enough. That's enough. We can also split this off this way. Well, if we need to, like the thing can come this way, or it can go that way to make this land green. So, but we'll just build the main tunnel first and this, so we fill this. I am going to put, I think sluices in there and have them set to, because I want the water to go in there and stay in there, if that makes sense. I don't want it to be coming back out again. So, like come back out again and flowing down here. So I'm going to put sluices in there and just have them open all the time, so they fill constantly inside there and then don't come out here. Filling this is probably going to be not fantastic for the system. We could also just mine in here and fill it in from there, but yeah, having this full might evaporate faster than that one there because I haven't done the calculations. I haven't done the checks to find out whether water sealed in a tunnel evaporates slower than water outside. Should probably do that at some point, but I will get around to that at some point in the future. Don't know when. But we have these being planted now, which is nice. This is not being built yet because it just hasn't. That's fine. Oh, you're leveling off the... Ah, nice. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So we'll do this. And I still want to have this sealed off here because I want to keep the water in here longer. I might also like narrow this down a little bit to try and get the water a little bit higher. It doesn't matter because when the dry season comes along, it will lower to halfway anyway, or levy is like 0.75 or something, or 0.8. Sorry, dam throw is it doesn't lower the water to halfway. It lowers it to sort of 3/4. So it doesn't matter if you squeeze the water more or not. When a drought comes, it will drop down to that level. So yeah. Can't really think of any other way to not do that, other than completely bypassing the river, have this fill to a certain point and then seal it off when it's at a certain point and just completely seal this off so no water pours into this point, and then move the pumps down here, but we're not doing that. So yeah. Okay, so we have no beavers in here doing this. That is okay. Our food is doing a little bit better, so that's okay. I think our population took a hit from the beavers dying off there, obviously, because reasons. We have a bad tide start. Okay, right, slow down time. Let's see here. Did this work? So you have opened already, and you look like you've sealed already. Yes. There you go. Awesome. So there you go. So the moment the bad tide hits that, it just opens, and this one over here seals up. And the bad tide just pours away, which is exactly what we wanted. Okay, that comes down here. You're still pumping out of here at the moment, so that's fine. I need you to carry on pumping out of here for the moment. We don't have this here. Unfortunately, some bad water got into here before that happened, but this will not happen because the bad water, you can see, doesn't go up very high. So once these levees are sealed off, it won't be able to get in here, and when the good tide comes along, it'll flush this out anyway. So not too worried about that. Yeah. I would like to seal this one off and have it just run off the map here somewhere, but I don't know where to do that. Kind of like here, we'd have to do it and then do the same sort of sluice thing. That is a lot of tunneling. A lot of tunneling. There is also, you can open it there and seal this off, which we did actually, this is what we're going to do. So this is a bad water course, is just going to run off the map that way and be gone from us. This one, well, we just tunnel through there would be the best way, and it will pour in here, and then if it's good water, it pours the other way. So, yeah. Okay. We also need to get up here, I've realised, and seal this off. So let's put another ladder in here. Oop. Path. Run you along. Yeah, that'll do. Up you go, and then a double up. Boop, 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 and then you need to be sealed off with this guy. That one. Unlock that. Yes. Build a couple of platforms into there. Okay, so we can get up there and build that. And then we want to have this running all the time. And if you run it all the time, when it's opened, even depending on whatever the season is, even if it's a dry season, this will still run. It will always produce bad tide. So the bad tide will come along here, come down here, come to here, and then run through our power wheels here. So let's also look at power wheels, shall we? Large water wheels, I want to sit on top of this. So I need to remove the path on top of here. That one can be moved if it's not lined up properly with our envisionment. So the large water pumps have a connector on either side. So they've got a connector here or a connector there. Well, they've got a connector on both sides, but one has a overhang. So you'd put like one there. Yes, and then you put one here, and that actually works pretty well. So we can do like this all the way along. No, we'd have to move that out quite further than that, so that's fine. But the question is, do I want to do that, or do I want to flip them round and run the power connector along here? I think flipping them round will actually be the better way of doing this. Because that means I can run the power along here, and then the buildings can just plug into the back of it. We can drop it down on the floor and just boom, boom, and then buildings can go up against the edge here. So yeah, and the power can go up and over this, or it can go under this, because we can run the power underneath this and just run this up higher to go over here. So yeah. Okay, let's also look at our let's remove you two. Go away. What do we need for the excavator? We have enough science for the excavator. It actually sits one higher than that. So if I put it like there, for instance, it could dig down and be powered. We could also put it like here, and it can dig down and be powered, and yeah, just run power directly from the line for it. I would need to get rid of the actual scrap there, but I was wondering whether I could put this sort of here somewhere. So let's get rid of those two for the minute. Hold on. No, it can't go there because it would have to go forward one. So we'd have to get rid of this ladder here and then put it forward one, and then pack and drop down this or this and build it that way. So we'll do that. And then what I can do is I can put in a scrap metal flag here, which can still get down and get those scrap metals. But that'd be fine. So let's grab another storage for scrap metal. I'm going to put it on top of this. Go up. Oop, and then you are going to be for scrap metal. And you want to obtain. So everywhere we have scrap metal, bring it to here. Oh, all our Cassivus unfortunately has died. So didn't really think that one through. But that'd be okay. Once we get the tunnels going, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yep. Yeah, once we get the tunnels going, it'll be fine. So you do send a bit of bad water out here, so I probably want to change this up. I want to increase this to like... mind you, sending a little bit of bad water down isn't really hurting us, to be honest. You flow through there, you'll get that done. You can't actually build this down here. Nope. There you go. But that has flushed out everything there, which is fantastic. Let's run a line down there so you can actually build that down there. That would help. Go into super speed. Food is doing okay. Doing okay. Yeah, boom. Hey, there we go. We have our big water pool now. Nice. So come and seal this off and then see whether it starts flooding everything, which I hope it won't. Yep. Nope, nothing's flooding. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. This doesn't even need to be this. I think we can put it with 4. But that's okay. So why are we not building these? What's wrong with this? There's not enough logs, not enough builders. We don't have enough builders. We've only got the 4 in here right now because we're 16 beavers down on stuff. So there's no better pump for the iron teeth. There's no like they get the deep water pump, which is deep, but they don't get an industrial pump which can run. I really thought they should get one that like runs off power. That would have made more sense to my brain. But so we're going to shut down those 4 pumps there. I'm also going to probably get rid of these here. Maybe even get rid of the hauling post or move the hauling post so we can extend the trees out a bit more. Might do that because I'm going to build a bridge along here to connect this side to that side. I'm going to demolish these trees here. So yeah, get rid of those, and that'll be the edge of the trees there. You can't actually plant further than that, can you? No. Maybe you'll be able to later when we get rid of things, but I'm gonna run the edge of the trees here. Let's also say, hey, would you not plant there anymore? And then the path will come down here and go along there, like that. You can put more pine trees in here. To be honest with you, I really feel like I could shut these 2 down. I may want to temporarily get something over here to spread this out here because we're not getting enough going on here. Let's blow that up. There you go. Awesome. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. We have all our pumps running here, which is nice. You are set to supply, so you should be supplying out those ones there. I'm going to actually get rid of these little water storages down here. We are going to get rid of that there. Slow down time. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Slow down time here. Get rid of that. And then would you be so kind as to plant pine all there. Like so. I need to run a road along here so that you can actually get all of these done here. Yep, that'd be fine. You're getting up here, you're doing this, are you? Okay, so we're tapping this off already. I'm going to set this to a low priority because I'm not entirely worried about getting that done yet. We want it done, but not right now. Let me put in a scavenger flag there so you can grab those. Let's actually prioritize the scavenger flag. Oop. Let's set these to be very low. Because I want other stuff done first, if you don't mind. Cool, the berries are starting to feel so they should start spreading out again now. That'd be very, very good. Okay. Annoying that you can't get to these ones because it's not in the range of the district. Like literally just right on the edge of the district. That up to there, that might help beavers just get around a bit better. Right, how are we doing fermented? You're doing cassavas, fermented cassavas. Do we have is so the fermented cassavas? Wow, look at that drop. Okay, that's fine though. So the beavers are. We're getting them in. That's fine. I think we're good for cassavas. We shouldn't have that many of them. Cassavas is a really bad crop. As in it's you don't get a lot for it. You get one every 5 days, so you need a lot for it. But these farms are pretty bad as well. So you see, this is not being chopped down here because we have no farms down here to chop this. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to put a farm in here. Oh, like that. So we can have another farm on the end doing this little bit here. Although maybe during droughts you'll get this done anyway, but then there won't be any droughts in the future because it'll be fine. So yeah. Okay, so the water is high, and the water obviously now doesn't pour off into here once it hits that certain level. It stops. So yeah, that's good. That is very, very good. So we're good for that. So that means we should be able to hold water here for longer, which is fine. This does come down and kill the trees here. That's okay. We'll deal with that. Not a problem. I think we're good. We might need to up the population again, but I'm kind of waiting for equilibrium to hit because let's slow down time a little bit and let's have a look at it. So we are 18 happiness, right? Let me click on a beaver. He's 19 happiness. When did that change? Don't know. Let's see if I can find a beaver that's 18 happiness. You're 19 happiness. Why be 18 when there's 19 beavers? Oh, somebody unhappy because of that. So yeah, well, you're plus 40%. So if you were 8, that's so one of these produces 8 beavers before the first one dies. So it has a rough population of 8. The numbers are very rough because it depends on age variation and other bits and pieces. 40% on top of 8 is not quite 4. So it'll be 3 or 4. So that's 12, 24, 36, 72. We should have 72 beavers. We have 74 beavers right now and 6 children. So, as I said, it's up higher than it would be because it depends on variance of things. So, no, 8, 16, 24. So we've got 48 plus 40%. Yeah, should be 72 beavers, and I've got 74. So I've got 80 beavers. So, yeah, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We are there. So I do need to add some more because we need more beavers. But I'm just keeping an eye on the food, making sure the food is indeed going up. It is going up, but it's not. I mean, fermented soybeans are doing well. Kohlrabi's doing okay. I probably need bigger storages for the food, don't I? That's what I need. I need bigger storages for food. Let's do that over here. So let's detonate out that there. Let's put in big storages here. Pop. And we will go with the large storage here. We'll go 1, 2, and 3, and they're off-centered from the ladders, so that's fine. And we will go with the different food types here that we're doing. So we know we're doing kohlrabi, we know we are doing fermented soybeans and fermented cassava. So let's do that. Okay, and then that will be able to grab even more food, and we can have more food stored, which will help us overall. Yes, you did actually chop this down during the drought season, but we'll see how it goes. I could also take out some of this edge here. We could take this right down to be flat. In fact, I might do that. Let's do that. Let's do. I did say I wasn't going to do any major like terraforming projects or something, but this mountain is in the way, and I would like to remove it. Remove that one. Put in a ladder here. On the road there, like that. Can I pause you two for a moment? I'll leave you running. You'll be alright. Then we'll put another woodcutter in up here. And we'll get you to chop down all the trees on top of here. Like that. Beautiful. How are we coming along? So our powers are coming. Nice. They're getting here. This is done. Awesome. We can use a lot of logs if I get the powers going, but we can't get a lot of logs going because the beavers are here doing things. So I'm going to pause the science for a moment. Get our beavers out working elsewhere so we can start getting things built and done and sorted out. Let's also come in here and I want to... Not sure how far back you can reach, but I want to basically go as far back as that. So I think we just want to take down the entire side of this mountain. The whole thing. Let's just take the whole thing down, shall we? So let's take the edge off of this. You don't need those. We'll run a road there. You better put the edge on those, then blow them up, and then another edge, and we'll have to do it that way, because I could go up there. Let's go up there. Let's go up there. Why am I... Well, I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know quite what I'm thinking there. So let's go up there. Let's just do this. We have wood. That's not a bad thing. We have plenty of wood. Let's get the triple dynamite. That requires extract though, which we don't have. So that's why I was doing it single lots at the moment, because it's kind of a waste of dynamite. Yep, I know, but we are going to do it this way. I hope the woodcutter's got his safety boots on, so we wouldn't want him accidentally blowing himself up. Right, can we reach that? There. Can we reach? Yes, we can. Excellent. Okay. Oh, and let's do a road. There as well. Oh, there you go. Right. Okay, so you're blowing around here. That's fine. We can actually blow this up here if we wanted to. I think we'll do that. I think we will blow this up tonight. No, because I need that in there. So no, we'll do it like this. We'll do it like this. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Blow up that there. So super speed up time. Go. Put in more dynamite here as you are chopping down the trees. Okay, there we go. That one's done. So boom me that one. Beautiful. Then we'll put in that there. They're going to put these in all patchy because that's how we chop the trees down. That's okay. That's okay. We don't mind that. Nothing to drop down in range. That's okay. We'll get rid of that. And put down that one there. That's the final one there. So you carry on with that. How many exposures do I have left? I could just look here. 1. Okay. So not enough. That's fine. Nothing to do in range. What's wrong with you? Ah, you're done. Okay. You are done here. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's get rid of that. And then what we want to do is put in a slow down time. Put in a dirt excavator. We want one of those, and it's going to go right here, like that. Yes, but we are going to also unlock the vertical power shaft and run that on both sides. I don't need to actually run the vertical one on top. Doesn't need to be on both sides. It really doesn't, I know, but I'm going to do it on both sides. You are going to be a low priority. You guys are going to be a high priority, so you can get in and build that. And then you'll dig dirt, and then we'll have a dirt excavator on this side, and then on that side we can have all the other bits and pieces, which would be very, very, very nice. Okay. So, go. This is going to take a while to put in here because we don't have any dynamite. Food is better. Food is much better. Look at this. Look, so the kohlrabies are filling, the fermented soybeans. I think the problem with that was that we just didn't have enough enough farmers getting the crops in. So yeah. Now I think the problem is that we don't have enough fermenters fermenting the crops. But that's okay. We can deal with that. The other beautiful thing about this as well. There is absolutely no reason why we could not run a power line, like so with going to be industry over here and crops and things here. We could run a power line down here and just plug in the side of this, and then build our like food production here on top of this. Even if you wanted to, probably just run a ladder up there and power line in from there, and we're good. And we're good, I think. So yeah, okay. Power's coming along nicely. So let's demolish. No. There. We will run power all the way along here, like this. I might just go up and over. I might go up and over the road. So yeah. Can you reach that? Is that is within reach, right? Oh, cool. Awesome. This one won't be, so I have to remove this piece by piece. Down here. Oh, also. Yep. Okay, so you've got to put in the power. Bump, bump. Not even like that. Not even like that. I've got to do like one at a time. Although with the power here, I could absolutely run a road down the outside here. Well, and remove this here. And then demolish all these ones to let these guys out. And the annoying thing with this is that I have to put one in at a time and let them build one at a time. Otherwise, they end up getting stuck. Here, however, I think I can do this. Right, I'll see what we'll do. We'll do that one first. And then we'll do all these. Okay. And then we'll go up, up. Over. The power can run over the top. Just because we can. There you go. Okay, cool, right. So, I knew it, but I put it in there, and as soon as I've come back, I'm like, oh yeah, Beaver's dumb. Silly beavers. This is going to be a low priority workplace as well. I don't really want many beavers coming here. They get injured if they work in here, so I'd like to just turn this on, fill it up, fill this up here, and then turn it off again. Basically, that's, I think, what I want to do. So let's unlock the dirt whilst we're at it, and we will just do, well, this. Yep, unlock terrain blocks. That. And we'll just let that fill, and then we'll turn this off again. I don't even want to store the dirt, to be honest, so. Yeah. Okay, but let's open this and see whether this works, or whether it overflows, or whether it explodes, or... If it explodes, I'd be very impressed. Very, very impressed. So there we go. Just it might backflow. That's the biggest problem. It shouldn't do. It shouldn't do. Too deep is well enough. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see here. We have 1,100 power. Nice. Nice. How much power excuse me, how much power are we currently using? We are currently using network demand here is 350 and 400. So we're already using almost all that power there. But this is okay because we can absolutely run this straight along here and have even more wheels in here. I'm not sure how many wheels you can go before it starts causing problems. I can't remember. But we can run this along here and it can drop into here. And we can even levy up in here and run it along as far as we want to go with it. So we can run much further along if we wanted to. And you can see, even during the drought, it is running. So it's permanent power. So, fantastic. So I think we're going to leave this one here. And we shall come back in the future. For those who've actually watched to this point, what do you think of the longer video? I bet you're a bit biased being like, yes, I like the longer videos because I've watched 50 minutes of this episode. So, yeah, which would make sense. But, yeah, there's not a lot going on in them. Well, there's a lot going on in them. I keep saying that there's not a lot going on. We're progressing slowly. But I don't know whether I don't know if I prefer this, like the long form, just let it all go, or put cuts in and go like, okay, so we're going to get dynamite here, and then I'll stop and wait for dynamite to go, and then come back when dynamite's here. Which overall is slower progress because it means time goes by whilst I'm waiting for one focus on things. But actually probably works out to be better for viewing. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. I should probably put a post up as well to mention that to ask. I don't know, I'm rambling now, so I'm going to leave this. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.